An email, OCTANE is live someplace, or OCTANE will not be here, so they're doing some false advertising. What's going on with that?
They don't know that sort of thing. People just like the brand, and some people just advertise it, and some people are gonna just be real about it, like tonight, the real thing, they actually hate from tonight, so murder that. But that's how it goes still, you know what I mean? We don't regret nothing, we don't complain, we put things in perspective and get the right thing. But we don't really complain, because I have time, we live on the roadside and we wish somebody would blast out the name or something. You know what I mean? So I just saw review it from the angle here.
Now one of your latest tunes is called Perfect. And from what I understand, you don't even smoke.
That's
so where did you get the inspiration from to make a track like Pocket or Perfect?
Well, I don't know. As I always said, our songs and our inspiration come from the everyday happenings, things that occurs around us daily. So most of my friends them smoke, most of my fans them smoke, So you have to have a song where your set to make them feel appreciated. You know what I mean? You have to sing some love song because the ladies them will come watch it. You can't do a full set and not even one song for the ladies them. You know what I mean? And you see, true, me a man that sing about gun and me as a man that sing nothing derogative, So me have to broaden the set, you know what I mean? So the fans them can feel appreciated and well, pleased when them spend their money.
Now, when you start out, was that a conscious effort that you're not going to sing certain lyrics in your songs?
No, every artist, any artist tell you that I lie them at a couple artists alone start to like sizzling them Monday. You know what I mean? But when me start, we just don't want boss. We just want boss. We just want to escape poverty. You know what I mean? And then it take a while before, when you enter into the game, you find out it's not a bed of rose. Take a while. And then you start learning along the way about the whole business. As your budget says, not a bed of rose. You know what I mean? And then over the time where you spend for learning and the time where you spend for get established, more into the individual you are today. You know what I mean? So basically, we start off one bus. Then over the years, I choose to say, so I'm going to do something positive. Because when me pass off, I think them for recognize and ribbit in a people head like Marcus Garvey for them and them Monday, Yeah.
Folks, we're talking live with OCTANE. Now, as a new artist, fairly new artist yourself, what are your pros and your cons that you see in the business thus far?
Well, enough things. Well, from my perspective, then I think, we need more new talent, you know what I mean? We need more new talent. Definitely need more of that, you know what I mean? So we can have some more headliners and stop as they have new talent them as early acts and sub-headliners, you know what I mean? Because reggae music right now need it and a whole for the business itself to progress, you know what I mean? So we need that, and the other hand, we need the artists them to know, the young artists them to know them purpose, you know what I mean? If it's not an artist, everybody can sing, everybody can DJ. You know what I mean? If you can write, be a writer. If you can be an engineer, if you want to be a disc track or something, still you contribute to the music. Everybody can sing, everybody can go up on stage as the one element, you know what I mean? Everybody want to be a DJ now, be something else,
So in your travels so far, where have you been accepted the best, in your opinion?
Trust me, Rico, I never have no show where nobody appreciate that thing, I swear. So I swear upon my life,
really?
Bet my life on that one. No show in the planet Earth when I ever go. Where the venue and black up and tell you, fire it's there, you can't tell the best of the best speak for itself. Whatever show.
Winnings.
Yeah, we'll go every show and I just OCTANE in concert alone. And at Philly last night, I'm going to tell us sick. You know what I mean? The people them just like the eye, like my personality, love the songs them. You know what I mean? And me always spread myself thin for my fans them. So when them come and meet the eye, them say, yo, them read OCTANE, them read the music, but now them read the individual ones. So I will always put out the last like it's the last show. Yeah.
So now that you're on the road so much, when do you have time to write music?
Right now, I talk to you, I write something. I write daily, man. We're just in the vehicle and write because we have it naturally like that. Now we don't really literally write lyrics on paper, we're just writing our head. and keep it. You know what I mean?
No, I always say that. Does people actually, does artists actually remember the lyrics that they put in, you know, like go in the studio and remember it?
From ever since I come, he's a man right ugly, you know. So true, he's a man right ugly, and I alone can understand certain things of me right. So true that I just keep it right in my head from ever since. You know, so I always have my lyrics in my head. I always have them. So if I go back to Jamaica like tomorrow and leave back Thursday morning, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm in the studio. You know what I mean? And voice all 4 songs in between that. Move again. Next week, my voice 2 more. Move again. Somebody my space and balance out the equations.
Gotcha. Now, if you weren't an artist,
yeah,
what kind of work would you be doing?
Well, trust me. I don't even know, you know, maybe would I be a gunman or something.
Really?
Something. You know? Yeah, maybe something bad. Because you don't know where I come from the system, and most of our friends them are killed, and most of our friends them they are prison. So maybe if I wasn't an artist, I couldn't make it in football, because when me enemy zone, I can't go and play in a ball, man will kill me same way. And then now, maybe circumstances would have met maybe somebody who violent in the system. Because I have to try to defend my life and then hurt people along the way. Plus mama never really have the money for further education, so maybe me not be more than the most wanted right now.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Once again, we're live in London, England, Reggae for Us, One Harmony Radio, also in Gambia, Africa, and it's Vibes FM.
Gambia!
1. So what do you have to say to your fans who haven't had an opportunity to see you live?
Yeah, I want to tell them love me in Gambia, you know, like whoa, big up everybody around this stuff. Well, me for just tell the fans them, so me just continue to do work, because it's not the fans them fault, it's my fault. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, me not put out as much work to reach to some of the fans them yet. You know, when like last year or year before, you know, at first me I come here, so you know, I reach us now and people appreciate it, so at the amount of work we put in, give back the amount of reward. You know what I mean? Sorry, so I just more work me for just put in, continue maintain the brand and just stay true to myself and just maintain what I maintain and keep the Almighty close. But all of my fans, I just love them same way. You know, who are not acting fans, I work hard to convert them, so that's why I think that.
Now, Wayne Wonder just left here, and I asked him, you know, who does Wayne Wonder listen to in his car?
You want to tell her acting, man.
How you know that?
Yeah, man.
That's what he said.
Yeah, acting
That's what
my
he said.
favorite artist, man. Anytime I go for him, anywhere I go in the world and him dead, I have to bring a new acting CD for him. Him say, yo, over the last 20 years or 15 years, he never see an ex-artist that inspire him so much. Him says an acting CD him get. Where, you know, one of the time we know and I really I don't know song much. Right. So it's an acting CD a man bring come give. And him just start go back in the studio, listen it every day. And start go back in the studio. Right now you're going to Vibes Cartel carries an acting CD in this. You know? As when I tell people, say, I don't want to be a favorite artist. The disc jockey them selector, nobody. I don't have to be a favorite artist. I just want to be a part of the collection. You know what I mean? That means if Vibes Cartel is your favorite artist, I acting an artist too. So when you spin the cartel, I'm tired, I'll kick off some acting. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So if me are everybody artist, I mean, in the long run, I'm going to end up with the most fans.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So, we know one, I'm a general, and I feel good for no say, yo, a veteran like we anyone that can, you know, them thing, when Freddie McGregor and them man, they say, you see you are the future. We any can say that Spragga Benz, I feel good. More than my peers, them you don't know, I say, Ray, you know what I mean? You have a different perspective when a man that do so much years. You know, say that to you, just know, say, yo, you offer something to reggae music and you just do it for 4 or 5 years.
Right.
You know, so we give thanks to that.
Now, speaking of the veterans, you just did a track with Richie Stevens.
Yeah.
Talk about that track.
Well, you don't know, you know, Coppercat and Virgin, you know, and Richie write the song and say, boy, him and Copper they go do it, and like, him never sang him and Copper for no. Him link me and say, I want me to do a song with Coppercat. And I say, alright then, but anyway, I'm get busy. So, when Copper passed him, so him still want to fulfill it. So him write the song, and you know, normally I write all of my songs them still, so. But him write it, and I say, alright then, I'm listening to the song, and I say, this is powerful. So I just put my effort to it, and just go into the studio. You know, call Richie and moan and I said, boy, him nah come out of my yard. And I just say, Richie, read Psalm 7 and come down. And him say, yo, that we call him about 2 o'clock in the night. Man say, yo, I nah left me yard. I say, yeah, man, read a couple Psalms and forward, man. I'm there the studio and wait for him and him come and make us a boom and sing the song and him feel good about it and go in back and the rest was history.
Alright, let's play that track right quick and come back on the other side, alright?
Yeah.
Hey, Jaja, are you making us watch over us cause them boy are sick? I reach you, Steve, come on down. You talk to her to get me down. You talk to her to run away. You make me stronger.
This is RICOVIBES promotion. You talk a lot about your brand. Where do you see your brand about 5 years from now?
Well, if life possible, because you know life guaranteed to know, man, you know? Some man forget that all the while and feel like I did govern life, you know? So if life possible, I'm going to lose focus and work twice as hard. You know what I mean? Just the highest level music and stuff, you know? Grammy Awards, any one of them something there. MTV, BET Awards. That's the highest level. And I don't want my Grammy Award off stage. I want to collect it in front of the whole of the pop star them say and give my speech. And the whole world see that on TV and take time out to hear music. You know, represent music to the fullest. Yeah.
So what do you think your purpose is in reggae music in dancehall?
Well, I wouldn't like self-praise still, but from my perspective still, I think I am just a paver for the new generation. You know what I mean? The new generation of artists. You know, because some of the artists them, you know, passed before, or some of the veteran artists them never really broadened the mind settings from a wide capacity. You know what I mean? So certain message and certain things that them put across kind of blighted the way how the youth them think, you know what I mean? So I, as a Rasta youth, can know say, yo, I can work with digital. OCTANE brand can work with digital.
Right.
You know what I mean? We can work with digital. I'm the first Rasta artist that ever tried. We can work with them and I still not sell out my culture. We can do certain things that I still not sell out my culture because more time the man them blend too much religion in the form of music. And religion is something where make stupidness, that's thing where fear, divide, mash up people, mash up nation, mash up all of them things. You know what I mean? So, me just a thing will just open the mind. Maybe me not be the one who benefit from it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we can, no few to say, yo, maybe want to do that. I see as acting as a mentor, more strive, more go another way, but people are discouraged them. You know what I mean? So, I just try it and just make it work, you know? And then we can look for it. Do it and maybe enhance it, you know?
Now, I interviewed Vybz Kartel a few months back and I asked him what does he think his responsibility is to the kids. And he said he has no responsibility for the kids. That was his response. What's your response to that question?
Well, as I said, every man entitled to their own opinion still. You know what I mean? And I can't fight him to say that still, but we can't say this for one. We can't say one thing is that the music do influences minds across the world, you know. And when you put out certain songs and you have fans, you know, them will take on to what you say and them will do what you say. You know, maybe not 100%, but 90%. And every youth well rounded with a proper education.
Right.
We can view things from different angles and know so them not to take it literal. You know, so it do influences mind and you have to just know that as an artist. You know what I mean? And you have kids. You know, so if you don't want to hear kids them sing your song in your house, you know what I mean, you have to look on it from the angle. You know what I mean? Because me sing a certain song and my daughter sing my song. I say, yo, stop that. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so more time, as I say, a man entitled to his own opinion and maybe through bag of people that stress him out and I say a bag of things about him. Him just give an answer and live for business. You know what I mean? And a response about the reaction when I come back. You know what I mean? So I just want them things. But my purpose is for just keep the youth and mind focused there.
How